Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to show you how I got this blue and gold halo eye. I was recently in Ulta the other day and they had the Urban Decay and Basquiat collection half off. So because I already had the colorful palette, I was like, well, I have to have the neutral palette because, you know, a girl can never have too many neutral palettes. And within that palette, they had these really pretty blue and gold colors and I was like, ooh. Yes. And so I decided, well, that's what I'm going to figure out something to do with. So this is the look that I came up with. I really like it. I hope you guys like it too. But let me just quit babbling. If you want to see how I got this makeup look, then let's just go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so I already have my base and my eyebrows done. So we're going to go ahead and start on the eye makeup. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay and Basquiat Beauty with an Edge, the neutrally looking one. It looks like this, super pretty. I think I'm going to be trying to focus on mostly using these two colors because they're really pretty. Before I go lay down any shadows, because I know some of the colors in the really colorful palette, they have a little bit of fallout, so I'm going to lay a little bit of powder under my eyes just in case. And this is just the RCMA, no color powder. That way, if I have any fallout, it doesn't mess up all the other work I've already done. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go in with a brush from the collection and I'm gonna dip into that blue shade right here. I think it's called Pseudonym. Oh my God, I did graduate college, y'all, I promise. And I'm just going to dip in with the little dead side of that brush. And I'm just going to start, tap that off, I don't trust that at all. And I'm just going to start, I'm going to start by just placing dots of the shade. Oh wow, that is really pigmented. Just like that. And I'm going to do that on inner and outer corner. I'm just going to take that fluffy side where it kind of kicked up a little bit and keep that nice and smooth because I want to kind of keep it a little bit low. Alright. That looks pretty solid. So I'm just going to start blending out those edges. And so now I'm just going to add more color, and this is just going to be a process of adding more and blending it out until I get the desired effect that I want. And I have to say, this brush isn't half bad. Normally I don't keep the brushes in palettes because they suck, but this one isn't awful. And so I'm going to take just whatever's left over from doing that and kind of swoop it into the crease, because the whole purpose of a halo eye is to have like the inner and outer corners connecting and leave the center open for different pops of color, glitter, whatever you kind of want to put there. So I'm just going to help with some of my blending by just running that over a little bit. And it's ever so light, like not a lot of pressure, because we will put a transition shade up in the crease later. But I just find with the halo eye, it's easier if you place that color down and then add your transition color, because you're going to do so much blending. And unless you want it to be blown out all the way to your eyebrow, which is totally fine, I find this helps, for me, keep the color nice and low. And so I'm going to switch to a clean blending brush. I'm just going to use my MAC 217. And so now I'm going to work on my crease a little bit. I'm going to be using this brown color right here, and it's called, sorry, the brown one right here, and it's called Not For Sale. And going back in with that blue, and we're just going to kind of deepen up anything we lost. And then going back in with the brush with the brown product, but not adding anything, and blending that out. And then now I'm going to go in with a Sigma E35, a blending brush, and this shade right here, it's called Levitation, and we're going to put that on the very top of the transition shade just to give it something even lighter to go to. So just brushing that right in there, nice and sweet. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and focus on the center portion of the lid for a second. I'm going to go in with the gold shade down here called Crown on a little like flat shader brush, and I'm actually going to put some of that on there, and then I'm going to spritz the brush a little bit of Fix Plus just to help amp up any of the color. I'm just going to pack that on. Oh my goodness. Wow. Cool. Now we're going to go in with some more of the blue shade and just kind of blend the edges together. So I'm just going to kind of stamp it a little bit. So we don't want any harsh lines with this look. Going in with the fluffy brush and the dark brown, the Not For Sale color, we're just going to buff out the edges again and put back a little bit of the darkness we lost right there. And then again with the big fluffy blending brush and the lighter taupey color, the Levitation, one more time blending out all those edges at the top. I'm just going to deepen up the center a little bit more, where I feel like I may have lost some of that color right in the very center. Okay, now oddly enough, unlike any other video I filmed, I'm actually going to do a little bit of eyeliner today. Not a wing or anything, I just think a nice thin black line, really nice and tight to the lashes, will really bring this together when I put some lashes on. So I'm going to be going in with a Sigma eyeliner brush, an EO5. It's just a tiny little pointy brush, great for just putting a line right at the lash line, and my Inglot gel liner in the number 77. Okay guys, I'm back and I have my lashes on. I use the Vegas Nay and Eylure Grand Glamour lashes today. They definitely live up to their name. They are so gorgeous. Oh man, ugh, but you guys know how I feel about lashes. You already know. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish up these eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone with a Morphe M124, and I'm just going to actually use the lightest shade in this palette called Enigma. And I'm just going to pop that right under my brow bone. Alrighty. And to start off on my waterline, so I bought Two, I was so bummed they didn't have the blue pencil, but I bought the green and the, I don't know, maroon pencil, and I want to use one of these today. I feel like I really want to use the green one for like a really serious pop of color. I can't decide. Let's just do the green one. Okay, dang, that's quite nice. I like that one. Oh, and that was in the color Post Punk? Yeah, just want to make sure. That was in the color Post Punk. That's really nice. Ooh, yeah, that was a good one. Okay, so now let's work on this lower lash line. So I'm going to take the Pseudonym, that dark blue. And this is the little brush that actually came in the other palette. And it has this nice little super teeny tiny end. And I think I'm going to use that to push this color right up on my lower lash line. Bring it down just a bit more. Make sure I really connect that with that outer. And back in with that 217 to blend. Let me switch to a pencil brush, put that on there. This is just going to be a Morphe E36. Spritz that with Fix Plus and see if I can get this to do a little bit more. Much better. Much better. And I'm going to deepen out those blue edges again and then blend everything all at once. Very nice. So then I'm also going to take the same kind of fluffy brush that we were using with the dark brown, the Not For Sale. Dip that a little in, really tap off that excess and blend that under here just a bit. Alright, and then just to deepen it all up, again, the gold on the pencil brush, just there in the center so we get the best color payoff we can. Yep. And then I'm going to take just a flat definer brush. This is an E15 from Sigma, and dip it into that Pseudonym, the dark blue, and just push that onto my lash line on the inner and outer corner. Just to keep that nice and dark. And then just ever so lightly blend it into the gold. I think I might actually just do it all the way across. Just lighter in the middle. Kind of jam with that. Alrighty. Blend that just a little bit. Alright, now we got the lash line set. I'm just going to add some mascara to the bottom. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Miss Manga. Okay, now that we finished the eyes, let's go ahead and work on the face. I'm going to start off by contouring my nose with a little bit of Benefit's Hula bronzer. Alright, and then now I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette with a... Ooh, I'm hungry. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette with a Morphe M530, and I'm going to mix the two shades right here. So, Subconscious and Shadow Play. And I'm going to use that to contour a little bit. my forehead wrinkle. That thing is ridiculous. Like, thanks, Dad. Alright, and then of course, gotta get that chin, gotta cut that jaw. That all that down. Ooh, yes, girl. Alrighty. Alright, now using a Real Techniques blush brush, I'm going to use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Bronze Light. It looks a little something like this. Super pretty. Just to warm up. Oh my god. Just to warm up the face. Oh, that is pretty. These are really nice because they give you like a nice little sheen as well. So it acts as like a little subtle glow, but you all know how I feel about highlighter. So you all know that's already happening. I'll brush a little on my neck, just warm my whole self up. Very nice. Now I'm going to take from the Becca and Jaclyn Hill, like their big palette thingy, which I love. I'm going to use her blush in Amaretto, so the middle shade right here. And I'm going to take that on a Morphe E4. And I'm going to pop this back here on the cheeks. And then now I'm going to take the Smashbox and Holmes Spotlight palette in gold. Looks like this. Okay, so I'm going to take a Morphe M510 and I'm going to use these two, the darker ones. Which, if I think I'm right, I think it's Turn It On Gold and Crank It Up Gold. I think. I could be wrong. And then taking another pencil brush, this is a Sigma E30, and I'm going to use the, what I think is the Blow Up Fuse Gold, this light color right here, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner. Okay, now to finish it all up, we're going to go ahead and do our lips. I'm going to be using the Bite Beauty Matte Cream Lip Crayon in the shade Amaretto as well. Huh, how fitting. And they're just nice little twisty tops. These are awesome. And I think I'm also going to take and top that with the Nars Chelsea Girls Lip Gloss. Alrighty, and then just to set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Okay guys, this is the completed makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Also, if you have any requests for videos, please leave them in the comment section down below, and hopefully I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!